Shockingly, Rolex watches was the talk of the town lately, and it's got everyone from collectors to industry insiders buzzing with a mix of excitement and a little worry. And the Bloomberg Subdial Watch Index, which keeps an eye on the luxury pre-owned watch market, just dropped some surprising numbers that might shake things up. Over the last year, Rolex prices have slipped by 17.8%, and if you zoom out to the past 2 years, they're down a total of 11%. It's a big change from the soaring highs of early 2024, when a flush of post-pandemic spending had those price tags reaching for the stars. Now, as prices start to dip their toes back into more terrestrial territory, everyone's left wondering if this is just a market blip or a sign of a new trend, kind of like trying to predict the next big twist in a soap opera. Here's the scoop. 5 specific Rolex models are now going for less than their official sticker prices. It's akin to finding a designer suit at thrift store prices, rare, but a total jackpot for deal hunters. This price drop might just be whispering hints of a bigger market shakeup, or perhaps a change in the luxury watch world's value system. So we're keeping our eyes peeled and our wallets open, ready to jump at the chance before the market does a flip and prices soar back up. Number 1. Rolex Day-Date 40. First off, let's take a peek at the Rolex Day-Date 40, model number 28239. Decked out in white gold with a sleek 40mm case, this watch isn't just stepping away from the classic yellow gold, it's practically doing a moonwalk. Hunting for a pre-owned one with a blue dial? You're looking at shelling out around $45,000, which bumps up to about $47,000 for the shinier new versions. This dip from the regular $52,000 price tag is not just a markdown, it's practically a clearance sale in the luxury watch world. Opting for white gold over yellow is like choosing a vintage scotch over a glitzy cocktail. Subtle, sophisticated, and definitely not trying too hard. This price drop could be signaling a shift in how collectors flash their cash, or maybe a bigger trend in rethinking the price tags on these glittering status symbols. Plus, the Day-Date 40 is no slouch in the features department, boasting the caliber 3255 movement with a solid 70-hour power reserve. Seeing such a powerhouse available for less, it's enough to raise both eyebrows, not just one, and get us all speculating about what's really ticking in the luxury market. Number 2. Rolex Explorer 36. Next on our list is the Rolex Explorer 36, reference 124273. This timepiece not only marks a milestone, but does it with a stylish flair, being the first two-tone, steel and gold model in the Explorer series, unveiled in 2021. Despite swinging a $14,500 price tag at launch, you can now snag pre-loved ones for around $9,500, and shiny new ones hover just over $10,000. That's not just a markdown. That's a full-on sale, suggesting either a surplus on the market or a waning interest in the two-tone trend. It's a bit of a head-scratcher, since this fresh-faced model, sporting a novel look for the Explorer series, should theoretically be a hot-ticket item. This pricing puzzle hints that maybe Rolex's twist on the classic didn't quite stick the landing. Two-tone watches have ridden the fashion roller coaster, and it looks like we might be on the downward trend again. Also, the 36mm size keeps it classic, but in today's world where bigger often spells better, it could be nudging it towards the niche corner. It really sparks a bigger conversation on how much weight traditional designs pull in a market that's always chasing the next big shiny thing. Hold your watches. Why not sync up with the opulent Oasis community? Click subscribe for the best content delivered straight to you. Let's wind back up and dive in. Number 3. Rolex GMT Master 2. Let's zero in on our third contender, the Rolex GMT Master 2, also known affectionately as the Root Beer, reference 126715 CHNR. This rose gold dazzler has been turning heads, but lately it's the price tags that are really making waves. Pre-owned pieces are spotted in the wild from $15,000 to $17,000. We don't have the scoop on the official MSRP, but these numbers are taking a noticeable nosedive from their usual lofty perch. Released in 2018, The root beer has been the go-to for those looking to sprinkle a little pizzazz into their watch game with its snazzy rose gold and a black and brown ceramic bezel combo. But the current sticker shock might be signaling a change in the winds. Perhaps there's a surplus of bling in the luxury sports watch market. Or maybe collectors are getting cold feet about splashing out on the shiny stuff. Typically GMT models, especially the stainless steel variety, have been the darlings of the resale world, thanks to their blend of flair and function. Seeing this glamorous variant dip below its expected price point is like watching a high-flying stock take a sudden dive. It makes you wonder if we're starting to value the nuts and bolts over the sparkle, or if the market's just having a moment. Number 4. Rolex Yachtmaster 42. Let's cast off into our fourth analysis with the Rolex Yachtmaster 42, reference 226659. Sporting white gold and flaunting a price tag of around $38,000, this watch is quite the gem. However, savvy shoppers can anchor one pre-owned for about $28,000 or even reel in a new one near $30,000. That's a notable dip, hinting that maybe we aim too high predicting the demand for these larger, swanky sports watches. Launched in 2019, the Yachtmaster 42 was Rolex's salute to the big watch craze in the luxury sports world. This markdown in the secondary market could be signaling that the tide is turning. Perhaps the love for hefty, precious metal watches isn't as deep as we thought, or maybe tastes are drifting back to more understated sizes. The Yachtmaster always navigated between the luxe life and functional fortitude, and this price shift might suggest the market is recalibrating its value. Is bigger still better, or are we witnessing a sea change towards valuing timelessness and comfort? Plus, it sports the Oysterflex bracelet, a marvel of comfort styled with a metal core, proving that even the high seas of high fashion are no match for a solid blend of innovation and classic luxury. This price point definitely makes us ponder the premium we place on such sophisticated unions of material and design in today's ever-evolving watch market. Number 5. Rolex Submarina Date. Wrapping up our showcase, let's zero in on the Rolex Submarina Date in white gold, usually sporting a hefty $50,000 price tag. But if you're trawling through the pre-owned market, you might net one for around $30,000, with newbies in the grey market just bobbing up at about $35,000. This steep price dive suggests a rather splashy correction in the market for these swanky sports watches. What's stirring the pot? Post-pandemic economic shifts have certainly rerouted luxury spending currents. An increase in Rolex production might have overstocked the waters a bit, and those speculative bubbles from the boom times? Looks like they're popping just about now. From an investment viewpoint, this offers a tantalizing hook. There's a chance to snag those once elusive models at prices that don't make your wallet weep. However, for those who bet big at the peak, this downturn might feel like taking a dive without a wetsuit. Looking ahead, some intriguing questions float to the surface. Is this price dip just a minor blip, or are we witnessing a tidal shift in luxury watch valuations? How will Rolex and other high-end horologists adjust their strategies to stay afloat in these choppy waters? And what sort of waves will this make across the grey market and the calm harbours of authorised dealers? Here at Opulent Oasis, we're all hands on deck, navigating these changes with a keen eye. We invite every industry guru and collector to weigh in. Your insights are the compass that guides our analysis. Thanks for tuning in to Opulent Oasis. Stick around for more deep dives and savvy insights into the ever-ticking world of luxury watches.